Peace, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrines, Google Hangout, YouTube channel, Israel Doctrine. I'm your host, Carl Albert, aka most people do call me Israel Doctrine because of the title of the show of the company that I created by the same title and stuff. And I'm on some reborn stuff, people. I've been on it for a while. Like I said, because I've been on it and not truly living it, it's been a problem. But people been seeing it. I got a channel called Reloaded Reborn, Israel Doctrine Reloaded Reborn. I had a channel called Israel Doctrine Reloaded. They took it. So like I said, last year I was on some reborn stuff. So that's what I'm on. It took a little while for me to get back here, but that's what I'm on, people. So in doing that, being reloaded and being reborn, I thought I should go back to the Huddle. Well, a lot of y'all probably don't know what the Huddle is, but it's a show that I did daily, at night, in the morning, or whatever, but it was daily, it was consistent. Unless somebody in the family had died or I was sick and couldn't do the show, I did the show. So the title of this one is The Huddle with Israel Doctrine. The cultivation of our community. Whose job is it? Because that's how I started things off from day one. Talking about the cultivation of our community and whose job it was. That's where I started from, people. So I have a show up. If you would go listen to it. If you don't care, that's cool. But if you're about gardening, cultivating things, you would understand what it is I'm trying to have for us communication-wise with the community. Because it's the cultivation of the community. Because there's a book out there. As a man thinketh, so is he. And see, I had bad thoughts for a long time. The community been watching me. I forgot that I was an influencer. I had forgot, people, that I was an influencer, that I am influencing people to do what I do. What if it's good or bad? Because no one else in the community is talking about influencing the community. And because no one else is talking about it, I was never reminded, because I rarely go back to this old stuff. I rarely go back. Google Voice. I rarely go back to this stuff. But it was always on my mind. That's why you will hear me say Reloaded, Reborn. Because I was figuring that I was loading things up in this metaverse, or whatever you want to call this internet. And then I was saying, hey, Carl, you got to rebirth yourself. Anybody feeling the conversation? Now I'm going to put the phone number out there for anybody to call in, because once again, I am a speaker. I like to talk to people. I don't like to talk at people. So I don't want nobody talking at me. So I'm going to do unto others as I will have them do unto me. See, you will hear more Bible stuff coming out of me, because I'm trying to renew myself. I'm trying to get back to where I need to be. So, like I said, I done went back to the very beginning. Now, I don't know what happened to the very first show, September the 1st, but I got September the 7th all the way through. So, I got work. I don't need to do this and do that and do a lot. I have work. It needs to be reloaded because Blog Talking took it off the air. So it needs to be reloaded on somebody's server, some platform. So I'm gonna play the audio. I'm gonna talk, and y'all, if you're willing to call in, the phone number is 312 600 7684. It's a Google Hangout number. So if you call it, it's gonna ask your name. Say whatever you gotta say. I answer it. If you're a troll, you'll eventually show yourself to be a troll. If you're a real person, we're gonna talk. So without further ado, let me know if you can hear this. If it come up.
Right now at Gap Factory.
Work. Carried out to the people. Speaking to the people.
So this is like my second show. Like I said, the first I don't get. I don't know why I didn't get it, but
that was the song Lauryn Hill, Social Drugs. Now let's talk about some of these drugs spiritually that goes on in our community. I see I have a caller. 1 second, caller. I'm gonna try to get you in. Hello, caller. Are you there? Caller. You're on the line. Okay, can you hear me, caller?
So now, like I said, it's an interactive show, so I'm gonna go back because see, I lost a lot of brain cells, so I don't truly remember all these times. But I need to be reborn again. I need to be reminded of these times again. So let me take y'all back to them times as far as I can remember. I was new to the internet world. It was the MySpace days. Wasn't no Facebook. You had to be in college to get on Facebook back then. It's like the 2009 and all of that. So once I did make it to Facebook, though, it was very interactive. Now, as I like to tell y'all, I'm not a reader. I can read, but I can't read better than you. I'm probably on a, and I'm going to be modest about it, I'm probably on a fifth grade level, sixth grade level reading. If it get a little too difficult, my brain shut down. I don't want to use phonics. Everybody like to laugh and make fun and stuff. But that's a handicapped person in the community. And if you got handicapped people in the community, how do the community truly function properly? So you can laugh if you want to. Just know that your community is messed up and you laughing at the destruction of your community. Nice job. This is the mindset of our people. Floyd Mayweather can make all kind of money. But say he can't read and everybody will make fun of him. When he can buy their houses, buy them. But see, our people are programmed by the worst people in the world. And it's not white people. No. Well, I don't know why it's not okay, let me see. Yeah, I did see you calling. I don't know why it didn't ring, but I see you just tried to call in. Calling you back. Peace. How you doing, sister? What's up? What's up? You see me going all the way back to the start? See, going now, wasn't nobody even now. None of these people you know of today didn't exist back in 2009. So I shouldn't have to argue and fight and have problems with people in the community. I can go back before they even came into the community. What do you think of the conversation, the cultivation of the community? Hey, as you see, I'm going back. I'm going back beyond people even very existence in because it wasn't even the conscious community then. I started before the conscious community even got started. I think Satnetta may have been around and they have been may have been around and stuff, but them Hebrew Israelites weren't even in the community. Satnetta had it was just the community, the neighborhood. See, the B sector. The beef sector wasn't the first thing around, so how did it come around? Somebody thought of it one day and said, "This is how I get my position in the community. If I create this community and pull people into this community, and we're gonna be beefing and stuff. People love to watch the beefs. Oh, we're gonna make all the money in the world." So that's what happened with Satnetta. He started the conscious community and said, "If you're not conscious, then what are you running your mouth for?" And then they took it to not just conscious of stuff, because if you see crack in your community, you're conscious that it's crack in your community. If you see molestation going on in your community, you're conscious. You see drilling going, you're conscious of these things. They said, no, 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 no. I don't care how conscious you are. If you're not a scholar, you don't know diddly squat. So everybody said, well, we got to be scholars if we want to be in that community. And so it just brought more division and craziness to the community. Can y'all hear the telephone call? Because I can. How y'all doing? Good morning. Please speak. Because without your participation, the show ain't what the show's supposed to be. Go ahead, sister. Well, ask me the question again, because well, see, it wasn't no sectors and stuff. So you got to remember, it started. So what you know, okay, okay, let me explain it. I understand where you're going, but you need to let me explain it. See, what happened is the internet was formed. Once the internet was formed, see, Side used to be a bootlegger selling DVDs on the streets of Harlem. Then he went to Blog Talk Radio. So this is what things got started in. While they was on Blog Talk doing their thing, I was on Blog Talk doing my thing. Never knew about it. Because I section myself off from people into my own world. I didn't call it any name or no community or no debate group or nothing like that. It's just Israel Doctrine. Boom. Let's get busy. Because Israel Doctrine is an entertainment company created for rappers and doing things in the entertainment business. Everybody seen the name, thought I was a Hebrew Israelite. I started calling myself Israel Doctrine. I never called myself. They gave me this term, this name, because of this show, The Huddle. Like I said, I did it every day, daily. And my first topic was the cultivation of the community. I came in the community, the hip hop community, trying to not destroy it, not argue and fight with nobody. But the title of the show was called The Huddle because Malcolm X said. That's where I got the title from. He said, as little ones separate or spread or whatever. And he said, they sell it amongst themselves, they go into a huddle. Don't let your enemy know that you got disagreements. See, the white man know exactly what the black man disagreements are because of the conscious community. So I never come up with titles that people disagree on all the time. And you have the Hebrew Israelites, all they got to do is talk about the Bible. Most Christians ain't gonna show up because they say Satnetta full of bull crap. So they're not gonna show up because he attacked the Bible. So he get these bullshit called Hebrew Israelites to come over there and defend the Bible. That's how he got me over there because they was beating up on Hebrew Israelites. And I was like, well, those are my people. I never called myself a Hebrew Israelite, but they dealt with the Bible and they was calling themselves Israelites, even if it was an offshoot called Hebrew Israelites. So I was like, I need to go over there and represent because I know they don't know what I know. They don't understand what I understand. Though at the time I didn't even know or was conscious that the congregation in the place that I was going would start calling themselves Hebrew Israelites or was calling themselves Hebrew Israelites before I even got there. But during the period that I was there, that term wasn't being used. So I felt like I had to go over there and try to save the community because I was into the cultivation of the community. You see how foolish I was and how unlearned I was? So I had no knowledge of what was going on. I was new to the internet. I just started my blog talk because I got tired of typing and fighting on Facebook. Like, I'm not a reader. I'm not a typer. I'm not that. So like I said, I created a system. I would do notes before I started talking on all kind of topics. I got notes on everything. Ready to debate, ready to do whatever, because I done did these things already. So I was like, I'm tired of this. I need somewhere to go. So I went to a party one day, and this sister by the name of Pam Osby, she had this book show. And we was talking and everything, and the Bible is a book. So I was like, hey, let me on the show. And so she introduced me to Blog Talk. And it was free back then. You could get at least an hour or 45 minutes free. I think it's still like that. You can get 45 minutes free with radio. And you can also, they also download your stuff as a podcast, whatever, and put it up on iTunes. It's a good platform. I left the platform though, because they started charging. It was $40 a month for the minimum, for the lease plan. Then it was like $100 and stuff and everything. Remember, I'm not trying to use profanity, so please don't start it because you start me up. I'm just asking. You can still do it. I try my best to fight it because I'm trying to fight it, but I left it. But before I left it, I had 3 shows. I had the Huddle 1, the Huddle 2, and the Huddle 3. See, when I go places, I try to max it out. So before they start charging, I was like, well, I'm doing an hour a day. If I got 3 shows, I can do 3 hours a day because I like to be on and talk to the people as much as possible. Like I said, my thing is more of a blitz marketing type scheme. Never knew the term or never thought about that, but I was like, if I do it a lot, people will see it a lot and it'll stick in their head because they constantly seeing it. Even if they don't want to deal with it, they got to deal with it because it's popping up daily. See my marketing scheme? So, like I said, my initial interest into the community, entering into the community, any community, the neighborhood I call it, was the cultivation of the community. Nobody even cares about the cultivation of the community now. But if you ask me, it's an old conversation for me. The first thing I started with. And when I was doing this show, I was very particular. It was about the hip hop community. So let me play a little bit more.
Right now at Gap Factory and Vanilla.
Let me play a little bit more.
On the air, if you would like to say anything, please feel free to do so. Hello, caller?
Hold up.
Computer
It's
to
the
hear the show,
radio show
but you
playing.
still listening. I respect you for that. And as I said, I put out plenty of notifications trying to let people know that I was going to be on tonight talking about this situation. These same people that I get in the debate with every day on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, and so on and so forth. No one.
So you hear me saying why I get into the argument and the debate set. Twitter, Facebook, I was everywhere. I ended up getting a conversation with what's his name? Tavis Smiley on his website because of Twitter. I was so active, they seen me, they was like, hey, we need to talk to him. Because little did I know I was a community influencer. I was influencing a lot of people. They watching me, they looking at me, and some of them is envious and jealous. I didn't even know it. Remember, I'm a baby at this. I don't know nothing about this stuff.
Wants to call tonight and challenge any of those things that I said, stated, been happening in the communities by these false prophets, being false teachers, being puppet political.
Let me fast forward some because I want to
It's
find
bad. I wish I had a caller to help me out and speak on the things that's going on in our neighborhoods. It's an hour show. Maybe I should have made less.
Well, stopped you for a sec though. That was the blog talk talking. It wasn't me talking now. It was me talking, but it wasn't me up. Well, it's me. But remember, I said I'm finna play the blog talk. I'm finna play the show. And I'm like, she hear me talking on the blog talk and didn't know it wasn't me really talking. It was the audio recording. Oh yes, it needs to be addressed because it started in the conscious community. See, Tariq Nasheed was doxxed. It was on video. All of this stuff. Satnetta, everybody have been doxxed. Today, today's time is normal. Some cameras in your house. You need to always protect yourself. I just seen a video where you can put a camera up in your dashboard and it's recording the road in front of you. So if a drunk driver or somebody hits you or they say you ran a light, you can take the video and say, look, this is what happened. It's on video. Because we in that day and age where they want cameras and eyes everywhere. So as you said that time on the show, you guilty until you proven innocent. See how this world is upside down. You should be innocent until you proven guilty. But no, that's oh yeah, I said it. Surprised that I heard you say that. Like you didn't nigga don't be listening to me. I know. Yeah, but I remember that. Surprised you didn't. It surprised you that I heard you say that and I remembered. All right, I ain't playing the audio right now, brother. But yeah, go ahead, talk, sister. And what happened to your wrench? Don't you still got a wrench, sister? All right, well, I just see other people with wrenches and I don't see you with no wrench. Okay, I see it now. It's on the outside of that heart. Okay, my bad. It's new stuff again. Remember, I'm like a newborn baby. All this stuff is new to me because I hadn't had people call on my Google Hangout in a little bit. I haven't been on Blog Talk. I haven't did nothing. So all this stuff is like new to me again. I had to go back to the beginning because everything on YouTube is messed up. And a lot of people will say it's my fault. But if you look at the beginning of what I was doing and what I was creating and how I was trying to communicate with the people and what I was trying to communicate about, you'll say, well, how did it get that ugly that you everybody hating you and doxing you? How did that happen? I went to the conscious community. I'm talking, they don't understand. You understand. You got it. Yeah, but remember, I was a babe. I didn't know what was going on, just like you once was a babe, didn't know what was. And you go in the community, but you got to remember these communities are made of people that's in your real communities. And they're effed up in the head. And when you get on this internet, this internet make that effed up mindset 10 times worse. Because my neighbor got a gun and they will shoot me if I go out there talking noise or doing something I ain't got no business doing. But on the internet, they don't know if you got a gun. They don't know if you wild and crazy. You don't know who you communicating with. You just see a face or an avatar and you're communicating with these things. And once you become active in the community, see, like me, I know Sadnetta. I know Brother Reg. I know Jabari. I know the Arm and Ride Squad. All of them. All these people, I know them because I done interacted with them. And they're not the best people in the world. The only person I would say that I truly love communicating with from the conscious community gave me some advice. Now, Reggie, that's my brother. I got love for him. Her name was Abundance Child. We talked about her being molested when she was young and all of this, but she's the best advice. Oh, excuse me. The best advice she gave me was, look, I'm about to get out this conscious community. Like Negroes try to get up out the hood. Because this conscious community is full of bull crap. I heard her. Didn't understand though. But I feel her now. Oh shit, I go out there and preach that gospel. The sister told me that. Literally, she said it to me. She said, hey, I'm trying to get up out of this conscious community. Like niggas try to get up out the hood. And I heard her loud and clear. But it never clicked. Asked me today, and I preach the gospel of getting up out the conscious community. Good morning. Well, let me give you some other advice, though. Let me give you some more advice about it. Because see, what she was telling you about is gang stalking. She probably didn't use the proper words, but see, listen, well, we got to understand, though, sister, the internet and these social media websites was created just for that. And you were ignorant of it once you started. But once you start and become somebody, you realize really what celebrity is. Celebrities, they got the paparazzi, they got everybody after them because they're a celebrity. Now, celebrity and fame without money is a problem because if you got money, you can get bodyguards. You can get the cameras up in your house and stuff. You can protect yourself from the wacky and stuff. But if you become famous on social media, you're not selling merchandise or you're not marketing, promoting something, getting some type of money. Oh, how you gonna protect yourself? How you gonna fight against these people? You got a lot of people that'll watch you on YouTube or wherever you are on social media, but they'll never send you a dollar bill. Now, unfortunately, I was one of the early ones, and I got people to watch. I got numbers. So I got monetized early. I actually lost my job and was being fed off of YouTube. This channel used to be monetized, but I stopped being active on this channel, so they took the monetization away. And the only channel, maybe now, but back then, remember, this is the see. That's why I say I need to go back to the beginning, because in the beginning, I was as pure as I could be. I've never been quote unquote a saint. Because when I came, yeah, sister, I am. I done had over 1 million views. You see, you didn't see. Oh, okay. No, sister, let me help you. You- Sister, sister, let me help you because I'm tired of this question. Because number one, you have to understand. If I got 10,000 viewers, but I'm only getting 1,000 views, that's 10% of my subscribers. Meaning that all my subscribers must not be real. I mean, this what little thought come in at. If I got 10,000 subscribers, but I'm only getting 1,000 views a day, that ain't even 10% of my subscription base. But you looking at the subscription, you say they got 10,000, but you're not looking at their views and what they play. So what I'm saying is, and what this internet is about and stuff is bots. You can buy subscribers. Because because you're organic and you're going to get organic people. Then that means you're going to surpass them. I only got 3,000 here. I may have close to 4,000 on the other channel and stuff, but organically, I get more. I do more than them. If I do more than them and they pan and they can see it, like, hold up, this brother here getting organic traffic. Because you can look, you go look at the title, the huddle with Israel. You ain't even got to put the cultivation of the community and stuff. Just type that in the search engine on YouTube right now and tell me what you see. Go to your computer and turn it on and just type it in. Anybody out there? No, you can type it in wherever you want. The Huddle with Israel Doctrine. It's gonna be number one. This show is number one. And the show I put up earlier is number one. You can do it on Google. You can type it up on Google. You might have to put the whole name on Google, but it ain't hard to find. If somebody type in the Huddle with Israel Doctrine, the first thing is this Google that I'm doing now, then the Blog Talk Radio, then the Twitter. See, that's called SEO. And most YouTubers don't know how to do that. They don't know how to become number one on Google and all of this stuff. Just has a little bit what I had you do that day, and you're like, I don't really do this. But it's like, yes, you need to do that because that's going to empower your SEO. And then you're going to be able to be seen by more people because you're going to be number one, number two, three. You're going to be at least top five. So when they look, they're going to see you. And they say, well, I looked at the other folk. Let me click this video. So if they all getting 1 million, you're going to get a little bit under 1 million. So that's how you steal the algorithm. I used to own certain algorithms. Still own them because all I got to do is turn the videos back on. I don't have to buy the box. I don't have to look good. Just like do you see some earrings? Do you see a necklace? Do you see a watch? Yes, it shakes. Do you see a watch? None of that stuff. I don't need that to shine. I got a natural shine. But that's what these people doing. Polite taught it to them. Because polite. That's all I know. That I ain't even getting into nothing else. Polite taught it to him. He used to put stuff up on Facebook, 1,000,000 views and stuff. But polite. Well, I'm not talking about that one. I'm not trying to confuse nothing or whatever, though. That's why I said all I'm saying is polite. He could be a child molester. No, this is talking about the community. Well, if you want to listen, all I'm saying, listen, all I've been doing for damn near 10 years is dressing pedophiles. It's something I don't want to do right now. Can I take a break from it? The community ain't addressing it, but I've been addressing it every day for damn near 10 years. Yes, everything I do is for a reason. So when you went there, I don't have no problem. I can turn it on just like that and get into it. But I got videos up that I can, but I don't want to get into it right now. That's why I started. That's why, listen, you got to understand. That's why I went back to the very beginning of things where these people didn't even exist to me. I hadn't been corrupted by the computer yet, by the community. See, but like you say, most people don't know how to deal with gang stalking and stuff. But I'm giving an example how to get away from them. Everything I was telling you, I had to listen to. What did I tell you? Everything I'm telling you, I call myself doing now, don't I? Got rid of all them old videos. Because they mad. They say, oh, this nigga put up a video about me and he won't take it down. So when they go to sleep, it's like a demon on them. When they wake up, he got a video up about me. That video is haunting them. I had to take them down. Well, I know how to keep them niggas away from me. Take these videos down and they'll back up. See, because I already got the fame and everything. I already got the subscribers. All I need is the numbers. And you see I got the numbers on the page with less than 100 subscribers. Right. But you see what I'm saying? The thing is, like you said, that woman told you, don't engage them, don't do that. But if you don't know about gang stalking, that's bad information. Because if you had yourself from them, then they're going to get even more personal. They're going to pop up at your damn house. They're going to say, hey, I need her IP, and I'm finna go find this broad because I got to get rid of this broad. But now if they see your face and stuff, at least they'll attack you when you know who attacking you. But you hide yourself, and they're going to be knocking on your door, and they're going to be the gas person or the electrician or something, and you ain't going to know that that's a gang stalker at your door. You see what I'm saying? Because when you hide yourself, it's hard for them to find you. It's hard for them to find you. And when they can't find you, they're going to get even worse. But no, this is what you got to hear. What you got to hear. What you got to hear and you got to understand is they telling you this too late. When it initially started, if you go back and forth with them, the shit's on now. You didn't respond back. They say, "Oh, I got him." Yeah, but once I started, you can't tell me not to engage no more. If you see it start to happen, you need to tell me, don't say shit to that person. Because if you start them, it's on. Old school saying, don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. But if you go out there and start some shit with these people, because they engaging you just to start some shit. You remember when y'all push you, push you and say, she told me to push you. That's an agitator. They trying to start a fight. Put this stick on their shoulder. Knock this stick off. Oh, this motherfucker just knocked this. These people are professionals. These people are professionals. They get paid for this. See, you're fighting a paid militia. You know what a militia is? An army that's paid to fight you. America can go pay the Iraqs to do something in that land over there, and you could never put it on America unless you got the bill that they sent them. Look, go do it. That's what they do. I ain't saying showcase stuff. See, you got to remember we speaking in general, so I'm not really speaking about that because you know, in my case, dude called himself getting $3,000 to harass me in a T-shirt or whatever. I mean, I don't want to listen, sister. I don't want to understand, but they're in the public. If they lack knowledge, they lack knowledge. I'm not trying to give them all the knowledge about my situation. So I'm not proof from giving them knowledge. I don't want you to tell them that though. That's what part of this you don't understand. Let me say it clearly. I don't want you to inform them shit about that. You cleared it up, but I don't. It's all good. It's all good. Because see, some of these things they need to learn. And they don't really want it. Not from me. They might take it from you, but I don't want you to give it to them. Because they can call in. It probably interrupt our call. And I either stop our call and talk to them or not. But they don't want to call in. They don't want to know. If they wanted to know, they would make a phone call. So you got to understand. I love these people, but I don't love these people because half of them may be bots. And I don't even have, I only got 3 people over here. Maybe you're watching still, but you on the phone talking, so you're probably not watching. It's cool, but I'm just saying it's only 3 people over here. But watch how many views this gonna have. Because one of them persons is sitting back listening, and what they gonna do, they either gonna tell their friend and their friend gonna come over and watch it. They gonna download this, chop it up, and send it to their people. Don't go watch his show. Here go the show right here, chopped up, sent to you on your phone. Now they might send them the whole video, but they're gonna chop it up because you can't send an hour video through the phone and think it's just gonna download like that. So you every 15 minutes you chop it up, send them a 15-minute video. They might have 10 of them, depending on how long we go. But I hear what you saying that people are not putting out full material. They chopping stuff, sound bites. That's what it is. But that's why I was telling you about commentators. See, if you on YouTube, you should have a job. It should be a job. That means you can wake up every day and do your job. 6 days of the week, you should do work. On the 7th, rest. That's Bible. So for 6 days of a week, all they do is watch YouTube. All they do is lurk. Why they don't commentate on what's going on in the community? But their perspective is this. Their perspective is this. I don't like this perspective. I like that perspective. I think that's more healthy for the community. But you don't find people intelligent enough to do that. They just want to be agitators and start shit when they need a job. Motherfuckers think, Tommy, what's your job, Tommy? Well, like they ain't got no fucking job. Their job is to agitate. See, this how you get answers to stuff. But if nobody's talking about what's going on in the community and how to fix the shit, but they want to debate if Jesus real or not, or did the Bible, still plagiarize some shit and stuff. We can't get nowhere. You just causing more confusion in the damn community. Sister, I know exactly what you're talking about, but you gotta look. See, it's deeper than that. You on the surface with it. It's deeper than that. These people, it's deeper. These are government agents out here working. And they study the black community so they know exactly the topics to bring up to cause the problem in the community. You know she like dude. You know she like dude. You bring the dude up and start some stuff, and then one of them gonna diss the dude, and the other one like the dude. Oh shit, we finna start a fight. He like her, and he like her. Say something about it and make one of them have to say something that the other one ain't gonna like. It's a fight. He like the he like the Bible, but he don't like the Bible. So let me ask a question about the Bible. And the Bible guy gonna defend his Lord. He gonna defend what he believe in. And as soon as he open his motherfucking mouth wrong, the fight's on. And now I can sit back, control the fight, get everybody to come to the fight, charge them $2 or whatever. Do this every week. Shit, I'm gonna be a millionaire in a couple weeks. It ain't even gonna take that long. I'm gonna have all the money in the community because I done started this bullshit fight. And then after the fight, if we can't figure out who won, we're gonna start the same damn fight next week. Cause ain't nobody won yet. They can still fight. That's because people watch the fight. They don't analyze the fights and commentate on the fights. Because a good majority of them is ignorant as fuck. So everybody that claims that they have some knowledge, they in on a scam. We gonna start a fight and get all these ignorant ass folks to come to the fight. We gonna make the money. We cultivating the community though. No, you not. You causing shit in the community. Because everybody, as I said on the Hip Hop Reloaded channel when I did the show, everybody is infallible. They without sin. Oh, I talk very elegant. I use big words and all that shit. I don't stutter. I don't do this and I don't do that. So, shit, it's glamour, glitter and gold. I like him because he talk good. I don't like a homosexual talking ass nigga. I give a fuck how good he talk. If he ain't talking the right shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. I had a cousin, she couldn't speak. She was, and she couldn't really even speak. Something was wrong with her voice box or whatever. I could understand her when other people couldn't understand her because I was trying to understand. This is why I'm telling you, when I was younger, I was a more kind-hearted person and I would try to understand shit. So other people be listening, but they grown. They didn't really care what she said. They didn't cut off and said F for too many times. They couldn't understand what she was saying. She speak to me though. I'm young. I'm listening. I'm vigilant. I want to see what she's talking about. So when she says stuff, I ask her and she say, yes, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. And we can communicate. Her sister, who been with her all her life, my mother, all the older, they couldn't understand her. So I don't care about speech. I'm listening for the Simple thing that make what we talking about correct. Because all this Einstein talking stuff, shit, I don't even understand now if that stuff. I'm on some Jay-Z. What, you trying to kick knowledge? What, you trying to show me your vocabulary? And you better get your ass up out of here. Because see, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all them, these big word talking people, today, generation will listen to them. Because they don't know half of the shit they saying. Martin Luther King, he went to Boston College, though. That nigga had a big ass vocabulary. He studied the Roman Catholics and shit. He used words that the average, he tried to speak plain Negro conversation, but he didn't. A lot. He didn't. And Malcolm X was in jail breaking down the dictionary and stuff. He was saying words that'll hit you sometime like, oh, but they was from the community. So they knew how to speak to the community. Because they'll put that education down and say, look at him, jive turkey. That was bitch ass nigga back in the day if somebody call you a jive turkey. Look at him, jive turkey. I'm not with what the hell you talking. You're like, oh boy, this nigga just called him a jive turkey. It's a real fight going on here. Because Malcolm X and Martin Luther King is the first hip-hop battle when he say, hey, that nigga integrated us into a burning house. Remember that conversation between Malcolm and Martin? You still there, sister? Question now. You remember that conversation between Malcolm and Martin about the burnt house? Okay. Integrated into a burning house. So this is what Martin Luther King said. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Dollar and everybody.
I fear I may have integrated my people into a burning house. Martin Luther King Jr. Integration certainly did not serve us well. In our haste to not to be separate, we overlooked the value of equality even if separate.
So we're going to Malcolm X now. Let me see. They got King stuff. Okay. Here we go. Malcolm X. Okay. Well, I'm gonna deal with this a little bit because I don't know exactly what a Malcolm X. Damn, I can't even play it. Oh, here it is. Can you hear it?
By explaining the difference between segregation and separation. Segregation is that which is forced upon an inferior by a superior. Separation is done voluntarily by two equals. If I have children and they live in my house, I care for them. They're dependent upon me, and their dependence upon me puts me in a position to regulate their lives, control their lives, tell them where to go, where they can't go. That's a form of segregation.
So that's Malcolm X talking. Let me get another one where he's speaking on King stuff.
His master's pain was his pain, and it
Yes.
hurt him more for his master to be sick than for him to be sick himself. When the house started burning down, that type of Negro would fight harder to put the master's house out than the master himself would. But then you had another Negro out in the field. The house Negro was in the minority, the masses. The field Negroes were the masses. They were in the majority. When the master got sick, they prayed that he'd die. If his house caught on fire, they'd pray for a wind to come along and fan the breeze.
So that's him shooting back at Martin Luther King saying I done integrated my people into a burning house. So he said he was a house Negro. And when the master house was burning and stuff, this is how he acted and stuff. So they were shooting jabs back then. Professor X and Magneto was shooting jabs. That's Malcolm X and Martin Luther. If you didn't know, that's what the X-Men is based off of. Hey, you know I'm an anime freak, so I watch cartoons. I used to watch the Smurfs every Saturday. But yeah, see, they knew how to speak in parables because they was battling, and you didn't even know that they was battling unless you was in the know. If you was in the know and you said, "Yeah, Martin Luther King talked about integrating people into a burning house," so Malcolm X started talking about, yeah, that house Negro doing this and doing that in that burning house, and the master house is burning, and he tried. Oh yeah, Martin Luther King trying to put the fire out more than the master. The master like, F it. We're gonna deal with it. Oh yeah. But see, the thing was they were supposed to get together, but they didn't make it together. They kept them separated. You know what separated? One was a Christian and one was a Muslim. Though they had the same problem fighting over. Yep. They, see, separate. They were separate but equal. They didn't even realize they were separated by religion or whatever, but they was equal. Both of them was black under the same tyranny, but they but see, they was strategic what they did. They killed Malcolm X. I mean, they killed King first, because if they'd have killed Malcolm, Malcolm was saying, we gonna test a man's up. King was saying, let's be peaceful. See, so they killed King first, and Malcolm couldn't rile the people up and say, let's go do some killing and stuff. Then they killed Malcolm. You know who you talking about. Black community should know who you talking about. Just speak on them as they were. Martin Luther King was talking that peace shit, and Malcolm was like, we fucking shit up. Yeah, it was apocalypse now. Why is Martin Luther King in our book see week? Because he taught blacks if they get smacked, turn the other cheek. I don't get it. Why is Malcolm X not in our history text? Why is that? Because he educated and hey, Pac told you, but it was from a young Pac mind. Now, see what happened from my research of all these things. Martin Luther King wasn't a good man. He wasn't a good man. He'll say he was Christian, but he was out there sleeping. You know what they said and all that. So you do some research and you will find this stuff being true or false. They said Martin Luther King was out there humping on a lot of women. Got some legs out there. But see, Malcolm X wasn't that type of guy. And you know they was watching him. So if they said he was messing with some women, 9 out of 10, he was messing with some women. Cause see, the way they messed with the black revolution or liberatory stuff back then was through sexual stuff. Cause J. Edgar Hoover was one of them So when you get people like what's the black guy name that was did the book or whatever, I'm not your Negro. What's that dude name? What's the guy name? I'm talking to the world, not just you. Just cause you hear me, I'm not your nigga. I'm not your nigga. His name was James Baldwin. See, this is why me and Khalil stay in it because see, he even want to make Huey P. Newton and stuff a same gender loving dude and stuff. He spoke on it though, but see, you have to question that because these men are died, they can't speak for themselves now. So they put it in the book. You read the book, and the book say he was, in history say he was, but that's in today's time. It's called Manchurian candidate stuff, where they, the Nelson Mandela stuff. They twist your brain. See, I have to be mindful of this because I didn't have a stroke. So most of the things that when I look back, that's why I'm going back. When I look back, I can't remember exactly what was going on. So if they put something out there that's different than what was really going on, I can't process it because I don't have the thoughts no more. Them brain cells is dead and they ain't coming back. That's why I thought after I had the stroke, I said, "You still here? Hello?" It's all good. We'd have been over an hour. We can cut the show. But I mean, you know me, I like to talk. So now we'll say some for another show and stuff because I need to upload another show. And that's what I'm gonna do. Just act like I'm your mama. Just act like I'm your mama. And when I ain't talking about cursing, you be on the phone with your mama a lot, right? I'm not talking about the cursing stuff though. Once again, I told you I don't joke. So you trying to tell a joke? Hell no, not gonna get. Well, I know you know. So I mean, it's funny to me. It's like she's telling jokes, and it's I don't get the joke because I don't joke. So it's like, why did you just do that? All right, well, next time I'm gonna have you up here on this stage. I ain't gonna do this phone thing because I don't like it. But it's all good. I could get it in, but I'm trying to stay out that world. So you trying to pull me back into that world? Well, I smiled, but you had me frowning because you told the joke, and you know I don't like the joke, so it put me in that what the F mindset, and that's pulling me back to the negative space. Peace, world. I love y'all. Love y'all. The sister getting on my nerves. I'll let y'all later. We got to go talk in the back.